This is Late the Less podcast. We are here at Celebrities in Fashion 6. We have only half of the Thot Boyz group, you know what I'm saying? Sitting here with us. Guys, introduce yourself, your name, all that good stuff.
Ray Fame from the Bronx.
The one and only Teddy Grahams from the Bronx, Thot Boyz, huh?
All right, so first of all, we calling him the instigator. He the troll. Ray the troll. And, and he the nigga that just be like, all right, world star. We gonna call him world star, and we call him the troll tonight, all right? So get into your individual talents. What do you bring to the group as a collective and stuff like that?
For me, I am the engineer. I'm the person that records most of the music, do the production, the videos, a lot of the writing for the other artists on our label. But for the most part, I'm just here as a Thot boy. I'm just here playing my part for whatever they need me for.
I'm just a role player. I play my role well. Whatever you need me to be, I'm that.
Oh, so you the ride or die one?
Yeah.
100%. That's what it sounds like to me.
Hey.
All right, so what sound do you guys normally go for when you guys are making your music? And that's individuals as well.
As a Thot boy, I look for the sound that'll make the girls twerk.
Oh, okay.
But as me, for solo artists, I look for pain.
Well, I'm a little more conservative. I do the R&B thing, a lot of the female records. But for the Thot Boyz, I like to make women, I highlight them and I make them feel good in different ways. That's my lane for me.
Okay. This right here is a penny dropper.
Not even.
All right, so how did y'all connect, like the whole Thot Boyz? How did y'all unite? Is it a Bronx thing? Did you guys meet in school or what?
Well, Swag is my biological brother, so that's first and foremost.
Come through DNA.
That's a fact. I mean, our genes speak. But me and Coney, we was doing business for a very long time. Me and Coney known each other for over about to be 15 years now, as we think about it. So just having our record label together and stuff like that, then forming the Thot Boyz later, and then in time, Fame came in the picture through a mutual friend, and then Coney and stuff like that, and then we was able to form the Thot Boyz like that as a collective.
All right. So I know you guys are pretty much like all brothers, more or less, whatever the case is.
That's an honorary
Okay. So, like, when you guys, I'm sure you guys have bumped heads numerous of times. How do you guys get through those moments? Right. So how do you guys get through those moments where you continue to still at least stay a unit and not break apart like, most groups do?
You want me? Go ahead. I'm about to say, I got some shit to say.
You got a stick? Right.
Chill. When we have a disagreement, we just talk it out. If it comes to where we got to get physical, we let it happen. But other than that, we try to keep it far from the physical. Right. Just try to talk it out, get it over like that.
I think a lot of other groups in this circuit or in the professional world is that we respect each other as men first. Like, at the end of the day, we're brothers. So we're going to fight, argue, stuff like that. And we know to expect that. And as men, we speak it out, or whatever we got to do to move past it, we figure that out. Because at the end of the day, we have families that's tied to each other outside of music. So that's the way we like to look at things. Like, it always go back to family in some way, shape, fashion, form. Even if we can't do business. But we always try to go back. Like, even if we argue, have a disagreement, we can fight it out, argue, cry, text each other. I'll go on a live, whatever we need to do, throw the gloves on. We do that just to move forward in life.
Okay, so how did you guys get your own individual starts as rappers, as lyricists? Because out of a lot of people that I know in the indie scene, you guys focus on bars, you guys focus on punchlines, you guys focus on delivery and stuff like that. And I've seen you guys check each other and make sure that everybody's on point in your team. So before the team or within the team, how did you guys get your start, and how did you guys like solidify yourselves as rappers or as artists?
You go first. Mine's way longer.
Well, I got my start as a battle rapper. So like bars is always there for me. And then as my time came along, like I went through a lot of shit, so I just put that through my music. So
Do you miss battle rapping? Like, do you feel like you rather sometimes battle rapping over?
a lot of times. A lot of times.
is different though. It's different now.
But sorry, to piggyback, why do you miss battle rap? Do you feel like being in like the limelight and being an artist makes you nervous and battle rap is more pure? Or is it something else?
It's competitive, but I like to cut ass. I'm not gonna bar you to death. I'm gonna cut your ass.
That's why he's a troll. You see? That's
Exactly.
Right. Well, I said this in many other interviews, but I started as an engineer for music. And then that love grew for, I was writing for a lot of other artists and stuff before I got my deal. And then I used music to pay for me to go to college. So it paid my whole way through college, my scholarships and stuff like that. So, and I'm a music teacher during the day for school. So I use music. I always say if you love music, you will go to school for it and you will make it your day job. So even if you're not doing it in the limelight, you're still doing music and something that you love daily. So that's mainly where my love for the arts come from.
Okay.
So what do you see you guys like in like the next 5 years? Like, where you plan on taking this? Is it going to be on the level of like the Migos, where it's just back to back to back to back hits and they've left no room almost? Like, how you guys, or you guys going to kind of like drop a hit, let it breathe, and then come back? Like, how you guys feel like you're going to demolish the industry?
You can answer this.
I mean, it's a thought world order. I feel like outside of me, outside of everybody, individuals, people look to us because we make people feel really good about their circumstances. So a lot of us, we go to the clubs, whatever, and by the time you leave, I want you to be like, yo, I had a good time. I don't want you to think about you being in the struggle, your rent, anything, your student loans, your job, your boss. So that's what I like to always highlight and keep pushing that. So we might not have like a back it up song, but we might have another song that highlights a different area that you should show like some type of gratitude or some type of positivity towards in your life. So we're always going to keep pushing that. As long as all of us stay on the same page, we're going to always have that type of energy at the same time.
Okay, to kind of wrap it up, like, first of all, how would y'all feel if everybody did like a solo album? Y'all good on that or y'all feel away? You all have solo? All right, cool.
Yeah, like our solo albums did really good. I got solo songs out. I got What You Like, which is a play on the Sexy Body sample from the 90s. It just did 100,000 streams. I got Never Too Much with me and Coney. It did another 40, 50,000 streams. So it's like he got his project out. Coney got his album out. Swag is about to put out his project. So we got our individual projects out. But a lot of people highlight us together because it's much easier. Like he performed all his hit songs, my hit songs, his hit songs, and then we do the Thot Boy records together. So that's why we always bring it together as a collective.
Okay, so I was going to ask, how do you guys expect to grow as a unit, being that you're not necessarily a boy band, but having groups don't usually last because of like egos, because of things like that. So how do you see yourselves elevating?
Outside of this, we're brothers. So it's like, even if we're not doing records together, we're pushing fame. Like, all, like, I'm talking about us, the label, we're all pushing together. Like, yo, push them. If it's me, they all pushing me. If it's Coney, they pushing Coney. If it's Swag, they pushing Swag. JR, whether it's Dips, we're all pushing them as a collective. So even if we're not doing our records together, it's still beneficial for us because we know that if Coney has a set or a song and I'm on it, the Thots is coming out, the Thot Boyz is coming out, the gang is coming out. If it's one of my songs, vice versa. If it's Dips, vice versa. We all coming out as a collective. And it don't necessarily have to be a song that we're featured on together. Because it goes, I can support you without being on a song. And a lot of people forget that. They think that I have to support you by being on a song. And that's not the way. Because that shows that I'm only going to support you if it's beneficial for me. But sometimes him winning helps me win. Just by being affiliated with him or saying, yo, Fame is my brother. That's going to help me regardless because I know at the end of the day he got me, I got him regardless. So that's how we look at it as a group.
Right? All right, guys, so we're going to just wrap this up. We're going to get to that second half of the Thot Boyz. They're going to come talk to us real quick.
I am Teddy Grams, 77. That's IAMTEDDYGRAHAMS, 77. I'm just putting out singles now. I got a lot of projects that's being held, but that's like sample clearances. There's a lot of other business stuff that goes into that, but we're working on that.
Ray Fame TB.
So, all right, stay tuned. This is Lethalist Podcast featuring Follow the Culture, and we'll be back. Yes, can we get into the look of Celebs from Lethalist Podcast? Bitch, you better walk. Yeah. Okay. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. Are you dumb? 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 All right. Right. You ain't met us yet, bro. We're still here with Lethalist Podcast at Celebs in Fashion 6 at Hudson Terrace. It's the Lethalist Podcast, Slim and Silva. And we got Follow the Culture on the check-in. We are here with the Thot Boyz, second half of the Thot Boyz. We got Coney Brooks and Swag. Swag, gang, 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 gang. All right, so introduce Swag since he's a Lethalist Podcast vet at this point. So introduce your artist, Swag.
Well, it's my big brother Swag, man. He get it in. This man, club music for the ladies, fashion shows. This is his lane. He's a very talented brother. My brother outside of music. I'm happy to work with this brother, and he's here. He's on the scene. He's putting in pain.
The loyalty, nigga. Y'all heard what he said. Y'all heard what he said, man. Stop playing with me. My name's Swag, man. Holla at me. Swag the rap on everything, nigga.
I don't know what you do.
What's up, nigga? Yeah, I'm a hip hop artist. I'm out the Bronx, West Side, baby. You know the vibes, nigga. That's how I'm rocking. Thot Boyz, ICMG. Too deep, nigga. You know the vibes. What's up? Talk to me nice.
Yeah, you started him out. Talk to me nice.
As you can tell, they're from the Bronx.
As you can tell, we're from the Bronx. You know what?
The Bronx.
I love y'all.
You lucky I like you.
What we chatting about?
So, like, I know last time we had you on the show, you freestyled a little bit for us as well. Then we went to your video shoot. So what's next for Coney?
Well, right now I'm just pumping out content. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving, I'm pumping out content. I got a little situation on the table that I can't speak of too tough until the ink dries. You know what I'm saying? We're working on that, and I'm working on the EP right now. I don't want to give you a date because the situation depends on how soon you get it, but we working. I'm putting in pain. And the rest of the artists on the label, they got work. A lot of work coming, so I'm making sure, you know what I'm saying, these guys and gals get it in. You know what I'm saying? Get it in.
All right, so we know you got bars. We've heard Teddy. We're familiar with Ray. So how do you feature? What's your bars looking like? And can you drop some right now? What's up? What's up?
Since the last time y'all heard from a nigga, some shit changed, dog. My shit buzzing, my name ringing these streets, dog. Real niggas fuck with me, fuck the niggas who don't, though. That talking shit had 20 bloods at your front door. Fully loaded, my niggas all packing simmies in. Knock him off his bike, we pop him all while they willieing. We banging city to city, my city lit again. NY shit, and them country bitches, they feeling him. Look, I told June Chair, that 40 reloaded, and it's talking that heat that these niggas feel. You know the deal, we done robbed you niggas. Took y'all riches and then we fucked y'all bitches, you know, Swag's a spitter. I ain't mumbling shit. And I know a couple scammers, all they pieces be hitting. And I'm straight out the Bronx, you know that West Side shit. You niggas talking and running your mouth, you niggas is bitches. You don't wonder what niggas fuck what the talk is about. I know some niggas, they crazy, they fucking running your house. Tell you lay down, nigga, while gripping the pound, nigga. Throw up that West Side, don't you make a sound, nigga. Saying like, don't ever try to play me on the bars.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy? You gotta go on. I do this.
So you have a lot of like stage presence. Yeah. So I'm sure you've done a lot of live shows. What's like your signature when you guys are doing live shows?
Fact, I mean, you said signature, my signature. I try to bring the energy. Like you're gonna hear a lot of screaming, jumping around, moving. I'm all over the place. Know what I mean? And I'm good on the ad-libs. Like I like to hype my mans up. Like we all got fire, but if he rapping, best believe I'm hyping him. If Fame is rapping, I'm hyping him. If my brother Teddy's rapping, I'm hyping him. That's what I do. You know what I mean? So that's what I bring to it.
I mean, I'm like the secret weapon, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas don't know I can move as fast as I move. Or like I be jumping and shit. They be like, how he jump so high? how he not having an asthma attack? I see Silverface a few times. This nigga still going? This nigga ain't stopped rapping yet?
All right, so we're here for Celebs in Fashion. I have some questions for you guys about fashion. So we see everything happen with Gucci. So how do y'all feel about the trends, branding, making sure y'all have like big labels on display when y'all walk? You know what I'm saying? As black men, as kings, do you feel like we should put more of our time and investments and money into the black community? Or do we make it difficult for ourselves? And how do y'all feel about everything that's going on with Gucci and all of the racist things that's been going on with the label and the brands?
Well, for me personally, my whole thing is I'm a big supporter of black business, but at the same time, I think the motto needs to be let's support good business. You know what I'm saying? Not all black business is good business, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, I'm not a fan of these bigger corporations just taking advantage of the fact that we strive to look like certain things and we spend our money with them and then they're quick to degrade us. You know what I'm saying? I think that's trash. So at the end of the day, if we as colored people and people of diversity could step it up and just be on some, I'm gonna do good business across the board, I think me as a black consumer will be way more open to supporting black business.
I mean, just to piggyback off my brother just said, I feel the same way. Once you disrespect the black community, it's a dub. I'm not going to support it. And I'm all for black business, black people supporting black business. Now, what I mean, I don't really understand why people who get the opportunity to make some money, they go overseas with their money and want to support them instead of keeping it here. So, I mean, it's a disgrace, it's disrespectful. I'm 1,001% against it. And that's just where I lay it. That's where I'm at with it.
So, you know, to kind of piggyback off of what Silver was asking, you know, they tend to use, like, especially people in the hip-hop industry because you guys have the biggest influence. So what do you feel like is going to be something that you would want to represent?
I mean, I'm a king at the end of the day. A black king at that. So if it ain't black, I don't want it. That's just how I'm with it. That's why I'm at with it right now. Period, point blank. If it's black, I want parts. Now, like you said, everything that's black ain't right. If it's right, I support 1,001. That's where I'm at.
Always busy. I need you to cop all these always busy tees, all these always busy hoodies, cardigans, basketball shorts, boy shorts. I need y'all to go out and get Ted wear. I need y'all to know we in the loop. We are black business. You know what I'm saying? We a bunch of young black brothers that's trying to do something positive with our time and with our resources and with our money. And you know what I'm saying? We want to touch the people in the right way. So I'm all for supporting others, but we want the world to support us.
All right, let's wrap it up. So what do you guys have coming up? Any shows, any freestyles? We seen you on Sway, right? Okay, any battles? Tell us what you got coming up and tell us where to find you as a collective and as an individual. And shout out your brands if you have.
So March 24th coming up, I'm headlining SOBs, courtesy of more bookings. You know what I'm saying? We're doing something beautiful. March 2nd, I'll be in Long Island. We'll be opening up for Chris Rivers. This summer, we got the Beg No Friends 2 concert coming. And you can follow me on all social media at Coney Brooks, KonyBrooks, www.conybrooks.com. King of New York. I'm the greatest rapper to ever walk this earth.
That's a big fact. I second that.
Huh?
Being that we all signed to the same label, everything he just said, I'm doing the same thing. So I'm not gonna say it again. But you can follow me on IG at Swag the Rapper, Swag with 2 G's. Twitter, if you on Twitter, Swag the Rapper. IG, Swag the Rapper, number 7. I'm working on an EP. I'm waiting for it to actually get mixed and mastered. But when that happens, I'm not saying no names. Teddy Grams. But once it get mixed and mastered, now I mean it's gonna be out there. So y'all niggas be in the loop, man. You know the vibes.
Well, first of all, y'all are kings, like y'all said, so keep representing yourselves as such. Thank you guys for standing here with us, talking with us. Guys, again, follow us, Lethal Lips Podcast, Lethal_Lips with a Z _podcast. Yeah, I'm saying we out here signing profiling. Everybody look good. Black is beautiful, baby. You heard?